Alright, here we go. We got body count coming back in. Boomer on his rogue. Playing some assassination, it looks like, or subtlety. Matukes and his warrior. We got, oh Jesus, Nando and his big ass mount. And Serrano making a comeback again as a red pally. I like his braid, man. I like his braid. You're a pretty little girl, you know that? Cinderella coming in on the Alliance. Mavelador coming back. Mechanomic is pretty new. Fire Mage. Sands coming in as Unholy. And Zarin. What is with all these pharaohs? What is with all that airplane food? Cinderella is going to be the first one going up versus Boomer. Assassination Rogue versus Pharaoh. As always, guys, good luck, have fun. Raid buffs are okay, so Matukes and Mechanomic, feel free to buff your team. Serrano, keep your buffs to yourself. Rogues, be out of stealth unless you're dueling. Pharaohs, be out of Pharaoh form unless you're dueling. Be out of Pharaoh form. So Mavelador is fine. Zarin is fine. There we go. Opener onto Boomer by Cinderella. Cinderella is going to establish the first opener bleeds. Going to go with Big Incarnation. Trinket Blind coming in for Boomer off the bat. Going to wait out the burst. Going to wait out the bleeds completely as well. Cinderella is going to sit this CC. Not going to get out of blind. Not going to get out of sap. Nothing. And Boomer's just going to resap him completely. Which another resap. Boomer's going to have to get an opener. Mark for the kidney, maybe? Mark for the kidney. Opener. Cinderella is going to trinket out of it. Thorns coming out instantly. The Boomer is going to get some throw knives. Actually try to shadow step onto Cinderella. Not going to happen. Cinderella needs to wait out those dots. Going to reopen onto Boomer. That's going to be a lot of damage. Boomer's going to have a lot of bleeds rolling. Is going to get a feint up and running. She's trying to continue getting slows into Cinderella. Evasion is up and running. Cinderella's going to bail out of that. Boomer is going to try to get a little offensive. Cloak of Shadow's coming out. Boomer's like, yo, mom. Yo, mom. Getting a little offensive and then going to run away. Like I was gonna say like a keyboard warrior, but that sounds terrible. I'm never trying to shit talk Boomer either. I'm just trying to make a joke. Bad at it. Bad Dal. Garrote is gonna be opener onto Cinderella, turning around with a kidney. Vendetta coming down. Boomer could end Cinderella right now. Gonna go with big toxic blade. Throw knives coming down. Cinderella is gonna live this with wall. Regrossa coming in, engaging into mass heal. While Boomer is just scheming for another plan, another way to beat Cinderella. Gonna get some distance. Gonna go for a re-stealth. Does he have dots? Cinderella did catch himself a reset. Boomer almost caught himself a reopener. Cinderella is going to get the dots up and running. Root coming in and regrows into Boomer's face. Boom is going to throw knives at him to keep him out in combat. Does Boom play Wound Poison or Deadly Poison? I'm going to think it's Wound Poison because Cinderella is still getting himself a re-stealth. Going to find Cinderella. Kidney coming down, but Thorns are going to be up. Boom needs to keep that slow rolling. Gonna get himself a concoction up and running. There's gonna be some bleeds on Cinderella. Maybe Boom can drop off his dots. Waiting for Cinderella any moment. Can you get a sap on him? No, Cinderella is gonna catch himself in the opener. Boom almost could have restyled 6 seconds on his trinket. Bash coming in back to back. Cinderella has some damage coming in. Boomer, I think he's out of cooldowns, man. Yep. That was dirty, man. Cinderella just bled him dry. Completely bled him up. Bleed, re-stealth, run away, come back. That was dirty. Boomer almost had him though. And Freedom needs to come out right now. He's going to get a short slow. Actually, Cinderella is going to get back in there, get a big old bite onto Serrano. Can Serrano get a setup? Wall coming down. Serrano needs to live this for a little bit longer. Thorns coming out. Bubble coming in. Going to go for flashlights in Cinderella's face. Does he have anything? Doesn't have any burst offensives available. Needs to keep the Feral out in the open. And Cinderella is going to ditch out of there and going to go for re-heals behind a pillar. Serrano could maybe find him. Trick is not available for about 40 more seconds. As Pally, oh, what is that kick? What is that kick? Interrupting Serrano. Bash coming in. Serrano still has Bop if ever things go bad. Can clean up all those bleeds if necessary. Needs to get Cinderella low in health. Thorns are coming down. That's a defensive Hodge. It's Hodge. It could have been offensive towards defensive. Gonna get wings up and running. Slows him to Cinderella. Big bite coming in out of the Feral. And Serrano is gonna bop himself right now. Cinderella is gonna bail out of there as a hammer gets thrown in his face. That was full wings too for Serrano. No, I think that was actually short wings. Short wings were up. Real wings are up available next time. Serrano needs to get himself a setup. Shield of Vengeance is going to be up for this bad boy. Cinderella's going to have a trick coming up very, very soon. Wings are going to come out for Serrano. Going to get a Shield of Vengeance up and running. Cinderella is going to resell to get a stun onto Serrano and bail out of there as Wings are up. Going to get a Root into Serrano too. Hand of Freedom and Pony up coming up for the Paladin. Trying to engage back with the Feral. Going to hodge him out. Chicken coming out for Cinderella. Thorns are up. Shield of Vengeance is going to be popping his face in a moment. It actually pops. It does a lot of damage. Chicken coming out for Serrano. Trying to get a slow into Cinderella. Another hammer getting thrown at him. Does he have enough to keep chasing or does he get rooted? No, he's like slowed. Serrano is going to get a hodge on him regardless. He's going to actually get some distance damage onto the kitty right now with a little bit of research generating. Going to drop Cinderella to about half health as Thorns are coming down. Going to get himself a nice flash of light as 9% dampening is starting to roll in. Going to keep the Feral at a distance though with that Hand of Freedom. Short stun coming in by Cinderella. Going to go for a big incarn though. Big damage coming in. Serrano, do you have any ways to deal with it? Looks like he's actually going to go down. Cinderella does take out a Paladin who had nothing left. No bubble, no bop, nothing as a defensive left. Getting stunned out by Cinderella, not gonna trick it out of it, gonna wait, gonna save, maybe get a resource up and running. Stun coming in, big burst coming out, it has even his racial rolling. Is gonna get a lot of damage in as Thorns coming down for Cinderella. Try to go for a reflect, I think, for a moment. Actually, gonna go for big heals right now, trying to heal through Cinderella's damage. Gonna get hit with a root again, that should be heavily DR'd. Maybe he can do a big leap, big charge in. Big leap, big charge in, catches him out. He's gonna be stunned by Cinderella, trick it out from Matukes. Gonna go for big damage yet again. Cinderella is going to bail out of there immediately though. Matukes catch him with AoE. Keeping away from this warrior as best as possible. He's going to catch a restyle. Matukes is going to get opened up. Short stun coming out. Cinderella won't have a trigger for this for a bit. Fear coming down. Matukes does have dots on him bleeding out right now. That's going to be wild, maybe available for Cinderella anytime soon. Does get hit with a stun as Matukes is rooted out in distance. Is going to go for a spell reflect, I think, right now. This is Cinderella is going to go for a big old bite into Matukes. Does he have any way to deal with it? Trying to get some damage in, but looks like he's going to bleed out. The last bits of shred is going to allow Cinderella to take him out. That's going to be Nando actually trying to go for a sniper shot opener as a marksman. That's going to be insanely difficult. Nando's trying to make sure he has a nice opener onto Cinderella. Cinderella is going to catch himself a re-stealth. Flare coming down for Nando. I didn't realize he was marksman. I did not realize he's a marksman actually. If anybody could do it, I believe that Nando can. He's going to wait out for the Feral. Feral is going to get an opener. Cinderella's coming in with a wall and trinket and everything available. Even has Incarnate a little bit. Aim shot coming out as an opener for Nando. Freezing trap coming onto Cinderella as he gets a pet up and running. Didn't use his big aim shot. Is going to go for a big sniper shot on the opener here. Doing some damage. Big setup. And Cinderella is going to hide behind the pillar immediately. Flare coming down, and Cinderella is going to get caught out, and it's going to be rapid fire as Ned is going to get himself a proc for hits. Going to trick it out of it. Dropping Cinderella down in health in terms of low. Actually going to force out a trinket and no wall out of Cinderella. Rapid fire to follow as Ned is just chasing after Cinderella. Knocking him out in the open. Aim shot to follow. Can he land it? Almost lands out as Thorns is up and running. The pet is not going to let Cinderella re-stealth at all as Nando is just chasing after him. Thorns are down as Freezing Trap comes in. Cinderella trinkets out of it immediately. Does Nando have any way to deal with? Is going to go with a turtle shell. Needs to get the pet over there, not allowing Cinderella to reset. Actually going to come out of the turtle shell, trying to get some damage to Cinderella. Try and do what he can, maybe even an interrupt. Not a lot he can really do. Body count is going to get a Night Blade set up with the Cinderella. Cheap shot coming out as his full burst coming down. Cheap shot coming in. Eviscerate again. Cheap shot to follow afterwards. Does Cinderella live through this, or is that going to be it? It is going to be the end. And body count is going to have to fight through all these guys. Time to tally up everybody is taken out for his body count. That was just nasty. That was just wrong, dude. The amount of damage and healing that a Feral has, especially in an arena like this. Holy crap, this is just insane. It's gonna be a cheap shot opener to Sand. IBF coming out immediately, but again, I'm trying to deal with this DK right now. As he's getting all the pets set up, there's gonna be evasion coming in for body count, but those pets are gonna hit him from the back. These are the real enemies right now. As Sand's health is going down, 40% dampening, he's gonna get the big A bomb. Body count is gonna cloak a shadows out of there, trying to run away, trying to sprint out of there. Needs to get a heal rolling right now. Does get a smoke bomb up and running. Maybe he can catch a re-stealth onto Sand. Not gonna land one. Trying to wait out for anything. Shadow Step coming down onto one of these guys. Full Kidney coming out. Chinky coming out of Sand. Does body count have anything to deal with? Does get a blind to Sand. Throw Sand in Sand's face. And the dog's gonna kill him though. Can he catch a heal? Does catch a heal. Catches a re-stealth for a moment maybe. Catches a re-stealth for a moment to drop the pet off of him. Sand doesn't have any way to heal him. Body count actually gets a clean reset. As body count is just trying to regen his health right now. Sand is just gonna sit in his own pile of death and decay. As it bubbles up, Sand is going to get opened up on the AMS coming down instantly. Cheap shot coming down for body count. Does he have the best setup right now? Eviscerate back to back. Cheap shot. Eviscerate. Cheap shot again. Maybe another eviscerate coming down. Getting stunned up. Trick us out of it immediately. Sand is going to go for big death strikes right now. Trying to reheal as body count is trying to get as much damage in. Is going to drop down out of that vanish. Sand is not going to be allowed to get a lot of death strike. He's going to sit back down again. Sap coming in. His body count is going to get a heal. 49% dampening. He could end Sand right now. He has defenses. Sand has defenses coming in just a little bit. Not going to have a normal stun. Might have a pet stun available though. I think body count needs to get in there. He's also preparing himself for the next guy that he's going to have to duel against. He's going to go for the full Mark for Death Kidney. Short stun by the pet. Going to get a Nightblade in there. He's continuing to sink Shadow Strikes in there. Back-to-back Viscery. Cheap Shot coming in. And Sand's trying to drop off. That's going to be able to land a kill. But Mechanomics trying to get in there next. Body count needs to find a way to deal with. Actually interrupts him on Frost. Does he have any way to deal with Cloak of Shadows? Is going to be available for body count if he ever needs it. Is going to allow him to get hit. Good. Pyro Blast is going to hit him on the face. Cloak of Shadows and a reset is going to come out of body count immediately. Cloaks it right before the damage hits him. But that Greater Pyro is still going to connect. And that's going to be lots of damage out of Mechanomics. His body count is trying to juke out of there. Maybe he'll catch a restealth. I think he did catch himself a restealth. Needs to go for... Oh, no. Actually, auto-attack Mechanomics for a second. Is going to land a full kidney. Is that going to be maybe Trinket coming out with big defenses out of Mechanomics. Big Dragon's Breath coming out. Can Mechanomics send him? Polymorph coming down to body count. But that Greater Pyro. The Polymorph heal is not that enough. Maybe the Poly heal will give him enough health. Body count barely took any damage. Oh, big damage I just took out of that. Never mind. And he's barely has any health. Polymorph didn't heal him, and now body count still has a pretty big dot going. Does he have a heal maybe? Can he get a heal up and running as this mage is trying to blink around? And body count barely has any health. He's going to land a stealth. He does land a re-stealth though, boys. Lands a sap on the mage too. Mechanomics has no ice block. Although body count is going to have a trinket available, does land a sap on him. Gonna go for big Shadow Blades in the opener, and the Mechanomics is gonna take a lot of damage right now. Full Viscera's back-to-back coming out. Think of another stun, maybe. Oh, he's gonna have Conroy's proccing right now. Cheap Shot to fall, and actually gonna land a kill right now in the big setup needed to kill that mage. Up next is gonna be Zarin, letting him know that he's out. Probably even gonna go for Honor Duel. Maybe? Honor Duel? Yeah, Honor Duel. Nice, boys. Although Zarin has put himself in a bad spot, I feel like, because dampening is going to be bad for him. Although 2 walls and bear form might say otherwise. Walk up to him, bow coming in. Gives a nice little bow. Nice. Good old duel, boys. Let's go. Good duel between Zare and body count. Zare allowing body count to get a few seconds on his CDs, doing the long walk and everything. Question, is he going to go for big damage? He is going to go for big damage. Big Shadow Strike opener. Shadow Strike Nightblade. Shadow Strike Cheap Shot onto Zara. Going to get a bunch of Viscerates in his Zara. He's going to trinket this. He needs to trinket out right now. Doesn't trinket. And he actually gets obliterated by this rogue right now. Big damage came out of body count. He's going to Cloak of Shadows as Mavit's trying to get a dot up and running on him. Full stun coming out. And he could blind him. Does blind the other Feral. Ass Thorns coming out. Got trinkets out of both of these bad boys. Big bursts coming out of this rogue. They underestimated him. Underestimated the power of Shadow Dance, dude. Underestimated the power of a Shadow Blades. You literally saw what happened. He's gonna pick up the Eye and Bear. Needs to find this rogue. Otherwise, he's in a bad spot, man. The rogue is gonna get a nice opener onto Mav. Not gonna go for cheap shots. Thorns are coming out and body count. Are you gonna hit into it? He's gonna go for cheap shots, trying to get a bunch of Viscerates in there. Those thorns are gonna keep obliterating him though. He's going race against Timer to race against his health bar. He's gonna land on a Viscerate. It was literally a race against your own health bar as you're hitting into a Feral with thorns. Who is this man? Body count, eliminate Ferals like it ain't nothing. 5 people that he executed. 5 people. As Subtlety. Not Assassination, not even Outlaw, which would be in a better spot for this, honestly. Subtlety! Ha! What a god! That's such a dampening too, man. That's a good Subtlety rogue right there. That's a good Subtlety rogue right there.